Hey everyone, welcome to Lance Fasting Gaming. This is a vlogging series. I'm in my 1 week break right now, and I have a lot of work to do. I was able to clean up a lot of stuff off the shelf. I haven't touched the one in the closet yet. But anyhow, subscribe, like, and share. Check out our Patreon Discord. Any comments and questions, please leave it down at the bottom, and I'll probably answer in the next vlogging video for it as well. I'm halfway done with the orc video. We got the Orktober, go for the orcs for 40k. Then we got some horror miniature that we painted for October scheduled videos. That's how far the painting videos are right now, and the further the better, due to the fact that I am going to become a dad, and Ashley is about 7 to 8 weeks pregnant. And so once the baby comes, or close to when the baby comes, I will probably make mm, very little video, very little shorts, and so forth. So I'm gonna be probably be in maternity leave. You know, gonna take it a little thing, then come back later once everything goes in schedule and the baby able to sleep through the nights and so forth as well. I asked a lot of questions on the short about Pain Boys, Ludas, and Mag Boys as well. I am not really a Warhammer player. I just like the miniatures. I have no one to play it with. I tried playing it with a friend, and they did not play it anymore. So I usually play Blood Angels. That's the only thing I know how to play well, and Nurgles. Um, but I know they changed a lot with the new 10th edition rules. Uh, but I'm not getting the books unless I'm actually going to play with someone else. But I have to want to play it with. But I do play the Warhammer Total War. That's the old world for it as well. Yeah, I was about to live stream stuff this week. It just wasn't in the cards. I'm sorry, guys. I will try to do it while summer break starts on July 15th. That's when Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition comes in. And people that has already been in the channel for a long time, you guys know that Neverwinter Nights is one of my favorite games. I live streamed one here multiple times in different on the PC and the Switch, and I would love to play Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. I am a 3.5 player. I started with Advanced AD&D Second Edition, then I was a 3.5. That was like my Christmas gift when I was in middle school. And yeah, ever since then, I love 3.5, but we now I'm playing 5th edition. 2012 or 2014 one. The brand new 5th edition for 2024 sucks in my opinion. And it just literally just stripped out a lot of stuff what D&D is supposed to be kind of be, but we're doing 5th edition, the old 5th edition, and we're going to be sticking with that for a long time. I only switch editions if a whole group agrees to it. I would love to play Pathfinder 2. I played Pathfinder 1 when 4th edition came out for D&D. 4th edition I did not really like that much, so we stuck with Pathfinder 1 because it's 3.5 rules, basically, for it. Uh, yeah, it is just one of those things that it just boggles my mind how bad D&D is right now. I know Valiant has hired a couple of the OG D&D creators. I might look into Valiant for that, and also Telspire, not Telspire. What did the Kobold Press made too? There's a lot of TTRPG out there, and a lot of third-party ones as well that I'm really interested in, but I just don't have the money to buy more of these things. Well, anyhow, let's go look into the comments, which you guys have been sent for the past few months, and hopefully I can answer some of them in person. So let's get into comments. Yeah, let's see here. I haven't respond to. Let's see here. Lone How. Put for more lootas, more shooters. 3D printed? Yes, it is 3D printed. I have some actual 40k orcs. A couple of them are sealed for it. There are a lot of orcs. I mean, there is tremendous amount of orcs in Warhammer 40k, and they're very cheap on points. That I understand, but have a freaking unlimited funds. I have very limited, so 3D printing it will do it. Plus, a lot of 3D prints look a lot better, in my opinion, for a lot of things. Aliens so far from Ken Blair 3043. Be careful with those. They look cool, though. Yes, they do. They're from Penske Patreon. They do Predators, Terminators, a whole bunch of other sci-fi stuff for it. They got Cyberpunk one as well, if you guys are really interested on that as well. Quan Zero or Quan O, Xenomorph Next. Was that a fucking hell of a Xenomorph? Yes, it is. They're back in the late 90s. I used to have an action figure of aliens that my dad got me. It was we got the Rhino Xenomorph, and I think a Raptor Xenomorph too. Uh, they expand more the lores in the comics. Alien had a comic, same thing with Predators, and basically, they're like in the planets, and within their different animals, the facehugger will try to, embed its egg in there with the DNA strand, and you get that out as well. Um, The Mega Knob is tough from Mega Knob and Pain Boys done. Um, I hope it looks freaking cool in many ways. I don't know how many they do come in a set. I have one extra one, and I've been working on my 3D printer how to fix it and see things I can do with it, but we'll see. I cannot pronounce that. This Beast and Nurgle Speed Paint. Hey, where are hey, where are, well, I'm gonna say it proper English. Where are these models? Never seen it in GW Miniatures Library. Uh, Beast of Nurgles, you can get them in 40k, but this model is from Cult 3D. A lot of stuff you can get, a lot of proxies Warhammer for free. Stick to free tag, put down Nurgle or Pestilence. Several keywords. GW likes to go over that site and a lot of the other 3D printed site and try to flag them down in many ways. But yeah, mm-hmm. Like I was Paintboy Story 4. Hey, yeah, but I'm just getting my paint for my Black Templar and I haven't painted yet. I'm terrified. Shane Cradle 2251. Uh, Yeah, first time painting. When I did it, I was terrified too. It looked horrible as shit. We did. I started out with oil. Uh, Back then in the uh, I'll say the mid '90s, towards the late '90s, uh, paints were ridiculously expensive, and there were so hard. It was so hard to get acrylic style paint, and the one acrylic style paint that I know that came out around that time was Citadel, and they were ridiculously expensive. So my hobby store had what you call it, those car model kits, airplane model kits, and those paints were oil based, and that's how I started out with. I looked like crap because oil takes a long time to dry and everything else as well. But once I learned how to paint, the difficult paint, even though it's like $2-3 a bottle, glass bottle, it didn't. I got better and better at it. We didn't know nothing about highlights or glazing and stuff back then. There wasn't YouTube back then when I was started painting. YouTube came out when I was in like high school. So and I haven't really started watching YouTube videos how to paint until 2015, 2016, and there wasn't that much painting videos back then. But yeah, I should watch painting video. Go watch mine. I don't do really commentary on painting. You just see me painting on how I do it. Airbrush probably be your friend. Start with dark to light on miniatures. If you ever did arts and craft, how to paint on canvas and stuff, you want to do the opposite of with miniature painting. Let's see here. Hierophant done. Uh, Nivik 367. I've had mine assembled and primed on the shelf for a year now, waiting for paint. Paint it. You know, if you're just gonna leave it out the shelf, it's gonna be on the shelf, primed. A lot of time is, a lot of time help me painting models is if you can use that army with friends and so forth, or have like what I'm doing. This channel is just hobby. It's a hobby channel for me because I'm retired and help me with a lot of stuff that I like to do. But I wish you paint it. Paint it. It's not that hard. If you have your airbrush, it'll be a lot quicker. See here, James Garnett, 3418. Meg Boys and Pain Boys next. Love your work. I was once made a Zergling StarCraft. It's so fun. I do want to make Zerg models. They have it on Cult 3D. A whole bunch of them do. I'll have Zerg, Banelings, Zerglings, Hydralisks, Ultralisk, Mutalisk, and I want to actually proxy that into my Tyranid army. I'm a huge StarCraft fan. I played 1 and 2. And I play here and there a lot of times. It's just that I don't have much people that I like to play with. I don't like playing online with other people because I know I get my ass kicked. But yeah, it's one of those things. Louis Music from Primus Infiltrator Update. That's an old video. I really love the red color. If I follow what you said, right, you're doing them as blood angels. If so, the color is perfect. Yeah, I was you start with dark red, then add a little white at a time to give it the highlights for it. Um, I think the red I use for Blood Angels is called Mephisto Red from Citadel. But I'm actually changing the color for a lot of them, all of it as well. I actually contrast. I base my paint with contrast or speed paint first, then I put the actual acrylic on top of that. It works a lot better for me in many ways. But yeah, yeah, I haven't paint one in a long time. I tanks for them. I do need to print tanks for them. Al Hi 2648. Hey man, subscriber since 2018. Remember we played Fortnite together one time. Hope you're doing great, man. From Blog Ramble Ramble. I'm doing good. I'm just tired, and I'm ready to finish summer school. Then ready for fall semester for York Tech, and ready to become a dad. I hope. I don't know. But yeah, thank you. Guy Thomas Moan 7677 from Tree and Bones Done. Lovely paint job. Where are the models from? Those, I think they're from Flesh of Gods Patreon or DM Stash or Mammoth Patreon. I don't know. These are old files. I have to go look through my mini factory library and see what they are. I had them files lying around. I just need it for the October video painting. Killer B 1974. 3D printed some chaos. Link to those STL please. Yeah, it's if you're gonna watch like a very old video like that, it's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna take a call 3D and type in chaos and click free. It was a free model. I know that for a fact. It was free. Uh, Sleep Godzilla Coffee from Orc Luda's done. Luda's walk. Yeah. Um, the in theory, those look better than GW's Luda's. Yes, I would say I looked some of GW Ludas on the GW site to get the painting inspiration how I want to do it. Uh, it's just a lot of people that actually artists that make proxies. They actually, you know, make it look like the weapons and stuff are put together from scrap. These are how they make it in many ways. Paul Herridge 8147. This is Patreon part 6 for June. Did video cutout? Yeah, around 10 minutes. And yeah, I screwed up. I really did. And a lot of times, when I post it up, I delete the video for it or the project video for it. So yeah, I'm a lazy person. Sorry. Let's see here. KS Fall Angel 5770. Mushroom and skulls done. I don't know what's this for, but giant mushrooms are always cool. Yeah, giant mushrooms are cool. They're for Underdark. For my Underdark campaign, and I do a lot of terrain pieces because I like my board to be, to be more diverse in many ways. I don't mind doing theater of the mind, but I like the players to go do things what they want to do in my campaign. If they want to go off this way, the other party they split. So I actually have, I have a big table now, then I can actually, put all the stuff around it and see what happens. I think this will be the last comment I'm going to do because it's running pretty long. Uh, Ed Geo E3M, wait to see more mushroom and skull next. Yes, there'll be more. There'll be more skulls and mushrooms. I'll tell you that. And also there'll be more painting video. I have a lot to take care of and a lot that I'm going to have to work on. It just takes time. Well, anyhow, subscribe, like, and share. Check out our Patreon Discord. Thank you guys very much. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.